Your salary goes up by 5%, but your purchasing power keeps declining year by year. You can't buy a house, you can't buy meat, and everything that you see is going up in price. So how come that you're richer on paper because your salary bumped up 5%, but in real life, you're way poorer? Let me explain. Inflation is at least 3%, so there goes a big chunk already. But it gets even worse, because the government inflation is highly manipulated. Governments have huge incentives to report inflation lower than it actually is. Why? Because the government has to pay out pensions, welfare benefits, food stamps, and they have to pay out 1 million or more employees every single year. So if they report the actual inflation, that would cost them billions. Thus, they have a huge incentive to report the inflation lower. It's much more likely to be closer to 10% than to 3%. So after factoring in that, you get a 5% pay rise, and you're actually 5% worse off year on year. Your raise is a complete illusion. They give it to you with the one hand and take it back with the other. And the only way out is to make your money work for you, is to invest. Because if you rely on your salary, you lose ground every single year. The way I do it is I'm following American politicians like Nancy Pelosi, Cleo Fields, and Dan Crenshaw to invest my money in US equities. Because these people, they aren't aiming for a 5% pension fund return. These people make 25, 32, 42, and Nancy Pelosi even 72% in a single year. And I want to level the playing field and democratize this information. That's why I built the app Wolf of Washington, so you can do this as well. Comment Wolf on this post and I'll send you a DM explaining exactly how it works, or simply go to the App Store and type in Wolf of Washington.